Well, hello everybody, and welcome to Starry Tarot. Hi, Phyllis. Good to see you, love. Good to see you. It is very good to see you. Yeah, I am on a little early today. Um, I'm probably not going to be on. I actually will not be on as long as I usually stay on. I can only be on until 4 p.m. my time, so I'll be on for another hour. So this will just be a 1 hour kind of quickie stream. But yeah, if you are a returning friend here of the channel, welcome back. Hello, Phyllis. Welcome back. Good to see you. If you are a newbie here, welcome. Thank you for your subscription. Welcome to the Chan Chan. My name is Sophie. You can also call me Starry. I am a professional tarot reader, an astrologer. I can answer any question you have, with the exception of medical and legal questions. But I have a vast array of different types of readings to offer you. I'm still currently offering my 2025 comprehensive reading. It's 24 cards, 2 cards for each month, and it just outlines what you can anticipate for the next coming year. I also offer mediumship readings. I can contact those who have passed on to the other side. Not all, I cannot communicate with all, so I do have to check in before we commence with our reading. But that is definitely within the scope of my abilities. I also offer past life readings, which specifically highlight, I specifically ask your spirit guides to illustrate to me and to us what one of your past lives was like that is most pertinent to your current life at this time. I also offer soulmate confirmation readings. It doesn't have to necessarily be romantic soulmate. It could be asking if a friend or a family member or even a pet friend, a furry friend, is one of our soulmates. Just confirmation to see if the one who you love is a soulmate of yours. I also offer private readings offline, if that's something that you are interested in. I offer 2 different types of private readings. I offer them over Instagram, of which you should go follow me at. I will post my Instagram link in just a moment, but go follow me on Instagram. We can, if you want to protect your privacy for whatever reason, of course, we always respect that. I can do them over DMs over Instagram or typed over email. At no additional donation amount, with a turnaround time of at the very latest 24 hours. I usually can get to you within the hour though. But the second type of private reading that I offer is my one-on-one Zoom readings. Those you can see the cards in front of you. We're talking like over Zoom, so you can give me all the information you need to give to me, all the background information and whatnot. We ask as many questions as you need. We answer as many questions as you need. We pull as many cards as necessary, and we just talk for as long as you like, and that's by appointment. If you are interested in that, please email me, and my email is here. Starry-eyed tarot@yahoo.com. And please go over to Instagram and follow me over there. That is my Instagram account. And today we are using my love, my tried and true, the one and only traditional Rider-Waite-Smith deck. It is holographic though. I have 2 traditional decks, and both of them are shiny in some way, including this one. This is my holographic deck. And if you are watching this live stream, please be a friend and remember to click the like button. It takes just half a second and it really, really helps me out. Thank you. Oh, hello, Phyllis. Thank you so much for your donation, love. Thank you. Let's go ahead and get this list going. Okay, before Leroy, a Pisces, passed, was he still in love with me? I've been thinking about him recently for some reason. Okay, let's see. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Was Leroy still in love with Phyllis before he passed? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Was Leroy still in love with Phyllis before he passed away? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Was Leroy still in love with Phyllis after he passed? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Was Leroy still in love with Phyllis after he passed? Or, sorry. Was he still in, yeah, when he passed away, was he still in love with you? I did. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Was Leroy still in love with Phyllis before he passed? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Was Leroy still in love with Phyllis before he passed? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Was Leroy still in love with Phyllis before he passed? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Was Leroy still in love with Phyllis before he passed? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Was Leroy still in love with Phyllis before he passed? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Was Leroy still in love with Phyllis before he passed? I have not checked my Instagram super recently, so no, I don't believe I got it, but I will check it tonight. Thank you, Miss Phyllis. The Hierophant, Four of Pentacles reversed, the Magician, Two of Wands reversed, and Four of Cups reversed. I believe that he was still in love with you when he passed, Phyllis. He clearly held a torch for you with this Magician and Hierophant card, but also with this Magician and Hierophant card comes energies of transformation. It could be, and that could be in reference to his transformation passing on to the other side, but he hadn't let go of you. This Four of Pentacles reversed, Four of Cups reversed. He still had love for you in his heart before he passed. Just want a little bit of clarity here. And this Two of Wands reversed. Yeah, like I understand why you're asking me, because he clearly didn't say anything, otherwise he wouldn't be here asking me. But that's also part of this Two of Wands reversed is like concealing emotions and not expressing sentiments, personal sentiments. And I also get that energy as well with this Four of Pentacles and Four of Cups reversed. Like he didn't have, unfortunately, he had lost sight of like really long-term prospects with you, but he still had love for you. But it was, I feel like he wasn't the most expressive person in general, but yeah, it was definitely something he was not, like definitely not announcing to the world. But my answer is yes, Phyllis. He most certainly did. it's sad he wasn't able to have told you before he passed. I'm sorry for your loss, love. Yeah, sounds like he had some issues or some difficulties sometimes when it came to expressing his real feelings. And I don't know how long it had been since his passing and since the two of you had been romantic, but he definitely still harbored sentiments of romance and love for you. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you so much, Phyllis. I appreciate you, love. And yeah, I will go check my Instagram and read your message when I'm done with my live stream. Thank you. Thank you. In fact, heck, it's kind of quiet right now. I can try and read it now. Oh dear, that's all they sent to you, Phyllis? Wow, that leaves you really hanging. I mean, and saying straight up that it's not a DRTV item, they could explain why. I mean, you applied for a reason. You know, you wouldn't have submitted your invention if it wasn't something that they would carry. I mean, it's not something that like I said, is at this time that's just what how the cookie crumbles. They don't want to carry that item at this time, but they do carry similar items at other times. So I really feel like I mean, they don't owe you anything and you don't owe them anything, but they could have given you a better an explanation of some kind. But he was shy about it. He was not toxic. Another man was also in love with me. He passed in 2021. It was also in October. Same with my brother passed in 2018. Oh dear, that's a lot. It's a lot of loss. I'm so sorry, Miss Phyllis. Yeah, he definitely concealed um, emotions there. And yeah, it was fear, yeah, shyness. Um, and I have no doubt that, you know, that's probably something he wishes he could have done if he, you know, had more time. Absolutely, Phyllis, I agree with you. You definitely you leave your mark on people. You really do. You're a beautiful woman with a beautiful soul and heart, and people see that. People sense that, and at least I do. And it doesn't surprise me that somebody has left this world loving you deeply, um, and that he wasn't in a place of feeling like bitter towards you in any way or anything like that. It was all love, like all love, like all good stuff. Um, he didn't feel like he didn't look back at the past poorly or anything. I didn't want to ask you how he passed, but I have a feeling he knew he was going to pass. Did he die of an illness? Because I was going to tell you that, girl, but I didn't want to get into the nitty gritty because people get emotional. I've got something on my eye. I need to go to the minor care clinic tomorrow. I don't know if I got a sty or what, but I can't be crying right now. But let's get into that. Did he pass from a disease? Because I think he might have known. That absolutely like flashed into my brain. Like I think partly why he didn't tell you is because he knew he was going to pass, and that would have just been, you know, very painful, obviously, for both of you, because when he passed Same age my sister was. That's very young. That is very young. And was it an illness? Was it something that you don't have to tell me how, but was it something that he could have known? Or was it a freak thing that happened, or it was cancer? So he knew. I think that's what it was. Absolutely, Phyllis. I was going to say that. You're right on the money there. I was going to say if he knew he was going to pass, that's what that is the reason why he concealed it. Yeah, he was shy, but there's also something to be said about, especially with cancer or long-term illness, because it gives you time to prepare. Lung cancer, okay. Yeah, I thought it had something to do with smoking. And maybe he didn't smoke, but it's something to do with the cardiovascular system. I don't know if you ever saw that show, Breaking Bad. Love that show. But, going through a terminal illness prepares one for possible passing. And he was probably given a time frame of how long he had left here on this heavenly plane. And thought, why tell Phyllis when I know I'm going to pass away anyway? It could have gone the other direction. Some people like to leave this planet letting everyone know, how they felt about them, or that they love them, this, that, and the other. But in his case, he was a very, very grounded person, and was also, not super, what's the word I should say here? Not super open with his emotions all the time. So I think that absolutely had something to do with the concealment. Yeah. Thank you for mentioning that, because that absolutely came in my head, and I was this close to asking you, like, is there any way he knew he passed, or that he knew he was going to pass? Because if that's the case, that's the reason. That's got to be a huge reason there. Yeah. Well, thank you again, Miss Phyllis. Always much love to you, much love and light to you. And I hope I brought you some clarity there. You passed October 21st and your brother passed October 27th. Oh dear. I'm so sorry, love. And it was of this year? I'm so sorry. Or last year. Last year was a heavy year for you, love. Yeah, I'm so sorry for your losses, love. I like, from the bottom of my heart, truly. That's really tough. You're a tough cookie. You really are. And you've got a lot of strength. You're very inspiring, Phyllis. I feel like he was quite deeply in love with you. I mean, it depends on how, what we want to define as deep. I mean, I will say, I hate to put it this way, but if it was like super duper duper deep, I do feel like he would have called you, and you guys might have probably would have actually been together. Possibly, I'm not sure. At least towards the end of his life, but I do think he did love you in a big way. But Spirit and I are also both agreeing, like, that if the deepest love of all would be being by someone's side and being transparent throughout it all, and while I do know he loved you when he passed, I just, I also feel like that was part of the rationale too, was like, well, I'm not going to get married to her because I know I'm going to pass. And yeah, deeper, a love with a lot of depth would express itself differently. It had depth, but it could have been deeper. He would. I feel that way, and I am seeing your guides in agreement, and my guides too. But yeah, no, it was significant, Phyllis. It was significant. Yeah, absolutely. Hi, Charles. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I've been well. I've been well. Thank you for asking. Thank you for asking. I wonder if you could communicate with me from beyond. If he passed in October of last year, yeah, if he passed in October, it was 2021. It's possible if you wanted to try a mediumship, love, we could do. I could check and see. Did you want me to check, Phyllis? Hey, Chris, how you doing? I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. No, I am nowhere near the fires. Thank you for asking, though. No, that's all the way down in LA. It's scary, very scary. Um, I pray for everyone there. I should check in on my friends who live down there. It's mostly up in like I believe like Montecito and like the hills and stuff. Or no, that'd be Santa Barbara, but I read it was in the hills because it was the Santa Ana winds that picked up. But no, no. We don't get fires around these here parts because of the ocean. That's funny. That's exactly what I read too. It said in the upscale area of LA, so I'm gonna guess like Beverly Hills, and I'll check right now actually what neighborhoods specifically are aflame. I typed in what parts, and the first thing that came up was of LA around Pacific Palisades, Eaton. Oh my God. Yeah, it's definitely Los Angeles Hills. That's really, really sad. That's tragic. Oh, good God. I have a lot of friends who live in LA, and clients too, and friend clients. So I hope everyone's all right. And I have people with family in LA. And, yeah. What? No, Chris. It's just a slow day. It's all good. We were talking about some heavy stuff earlier, actually. Is it warm all year round out this way? No, it's not warm ever here. It's even cold. But it's the same. It's like the same weather. It's like the same. I'm not even joking you. You can look it up. The little town I live in is a microclimate, and it's the same temperature pretty much every day. Not even kidding, every year. Like it's 58 today. If this was August, it would probably be maybe 65, if that. It never gets like higher than I mean on extreme when it's 110 in San Francisco, which is very rare, but when it's super hot like in the rest of the Bay Area, it'll be like 80 degrees here. That's as hot as it gets. I think the hottest I've ever felt it here was like 90 degrees. I remember when I didn't live here, when I lived in the other part of the Bay Area where it would get blisteringly hot, on those days I would bring all my friends out here to this to Pacifica and just hang out at the beach, and it was really nice because it was the cold. It's the coldest spot. It is the coldest spot in the Bay Area. So yeah, that's why I'm always cold. If anyone who knows the Bay Area would be like, oh damn, like Pacifica, yeah, I see you're cold all the time. Like that makes sense. It's just a chilly, foggy little misty town, beach town, you know. Um, but if I were to drive like 20 minutes north, it's quite pleasant all the time. Like live in like the Dippin' Hills, and we always have different weather than around it. You know, so you know what I'm talking. So you live in a microclimate too, Chris. I live there. There's valleys. It's. I live right before Devil's Slide Valley, the mountains. Um, and yeah, and then the sea weather. You know, the fog rolls in, rolls out. Couldn't even see the hills yesterday. It was so foggy. But no, it's not like Southern California where it's like they're having fires in January. Like, no, it's not like that. It's legit warm pretty much all the time. I actually wanted to go to LA for my birthday, ironically. That won't be happening because well, A, I have alternative plans, and B, not a good idea right now to drive down there. But that's really, I mean, I love LA. I wouldn't want to live there, but I love visiting. And it's nice and warm. But so is Mexico City, y'all. Should get like a game or something to play with chat while waiting for people to donate. I've thought about that. Where did that go? So I'm going to be on for about another 5 minutes or so. And then I will likely not be on for about a week or so. I may be on once or twice, but likely I will not be on tomorrow. Nor I certainly won't be on Friday. Certainly won't be Saturday. Probably not Sunday. I think I told you guys I'm going out of town. I will have my cards with me and my iPad, so I will have the ability to stream. I just don't know how available I will be when I'm there. Yeah, I definitely won't be able to be on Friday, possibly tomorrow, but that's not looking too great. Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna be in Mexico City. I didn't realize Mexico City's. I thought they were East Coast time, but it's, I guess, Mountain time. It's 2 hours. Or is that Central? I'm not Central actually. Yeah, Central. Thank you so much, Chris. I absolutely will. I absolutely will. Yeah, I was actually just thinking about like going through the list of all the things I need to have ready for my trip. All right, so I'm gonna do last call for any and all donations tonight, and for a little while, like I always say, I'm always here for you, available for private readings, either over Instagram or email at no extra donation amount, same amount, or privately over Zoom by appointment. But yeah, I likely will not be on for the next good few matter days. Hopefully not too long, but I'll do my best to get on here um, sooner than later. But yeah, last call, everybody, for any and all donations tonight. Yeah, I've got to think of a game maybe we could play in between, like in the old days, like a dice game or something. I don't know. I don't know. I also don't like going on this early, and the evenings are usually the best time. Last call, everybody, for any and all donations tonight. Thank you very much. Jackbox games? I've never heard of that. I'll have to write that down. Last call, everybody. Thank you so much. If you have any questions you need answered tonight, or today, I would be more than happy to answer them for you. They're designed for streaming. Okay, cool. Good to know. Last call, everybody. If you would like a reading, now would be your time. I'm not going to be on for the next good few days, possibly a week. So now would be your time to get a reading if that is something you are interested in. Last call, everybody. Last call, everybody. Thank you so much. Last call. Last call, everybody. All right, and with that, I am going to call it a wonderful evening. Thank you all so much for being here with me, and I will see you hopefully sooner than later.